Hey everybody, welcome to Potter's Plant-Based Adventures, and today we're going to talk about what can you do with your leftover meatloaf, or meatless loaf in our case.
Yes.
One of our favorite things to do is to make sandwiches. So we're going to make more of a unique sandwich. There's a lot of things you could do with a leftover meatloaf sandwich. Something simple would be doing some barbecue sauce with maybe some fried onions.
Yeah.
You could go with something a little more classic, do like a marinara with a provolone cheese.
Right.
We're going to do something very different. So what I've done, and I've been heating up the meatloaf, and I've been grilling some Italian bread with some smoked Gouda on our flat top.
Oh, I love smoked Gouda.
You could use whatever pan you might have, or if you have one of those portable flat tops, that's totally fine. You could probably even do this in the oven.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to start off with our bottom piece of Italian bread that's nice and toasty.
Yeah.
We're going to put on some roasted garlic mayo. So for this, you could go out and buy a garlic mayo, but I've roasted 2 cloves of garlic in the oven with a little bit of olive oil for about 300 degrees for about 45 minutes till it's nice and soft, and then I mixed it with some mayo and ran it through the food processor.
He mixed the stuff that I didn't steal already because I love roasted garlic.
That's why I did 2 cloves. I knew she was going to steal some. So then I'm going to top that with some chopped up arugula. That's going to add a nice little peppery
It really
flavor.
does make a really great peppery addition. I never knew how much I loved arugula until Kenny started cooking with it so much, and I love it as a greenery, especially on a sandwich.
Right, so you got a little fresh element there that's going to add some pepperiness. You've got the creaminess that's going to come from our roasted garlic mayo. That garlic's going to come through with some nice flavor. Now I've taken our seared leftover pieces of meatless loaf, and I've left the pieces of bacon on there too, because bacon added to the sandwich. Why
Yeah,
not? A
why
little more
not?
smoke. And then we're going to top that off with some caramelized onions.
Another one of my favorites.
So for this, I just sauteed the onions with a little bit of thyme and salt and pepper and olive oil until they started to brown up, and I hit it with some sherry wine to finish them off.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
And then now we top it off with our other piece of Italian bread that has 2 slices of Gouda cheese that we've melted down on there.
Can't wait.
Give this a nice cut. Ooh, it's a little warm.
Whenever I make myself meatloaf sandwiches with leftover meatloaf, they're never quite as good as when Kenny makes them. So I never get. I'm not that patient, so
Come here so
I
you can
don't
see this.
get as involved as he does.
All that layers of goodness in there.
So good, I can't wait.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Dive into it. I'll let you go first because you can handle the heat better than I can.
That's very true. She's
Like,
very sensitive.
fresh off the flat top's probably gonna crush me, but her, not a problem. I heard that crunch. You just like crunch right into it. So that bread's been grilled up really nice. Just a little bit of butter on the flat top till it toasted up.
And the garlic
That's what I'm excited
with
about.
that peppery, that is fantastic. You still get the meatiness from the lasagna. You still get the texture and everything from that. The bacon with the onions adds a ton to it as well.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of
There's
sweetness
so many,
on the onion.
Yeah, there's so much depth of flavor
Oh,
going on
yeah.
in that sandwich. It is incredible. And of course, that cheese. Oh,
Right.
what a perfect addition.
Not your typical leftover meatless meatloaf sandwich.
That's for sure.
That was our quick tip for you today. Thanks for jumping in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on that YouTube channel. And remember, there's a lot of good food out there in the world, and whether you're out on the road trying to find it or right in your own kitchen, remember to be safe and stay hungry, everybody. Bye.